What's up, YouTube? It's Ben, and let's talk about an easier way to get recruiting clients. Hey, what's up, guys? So welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and make sure that you're in our Facebook group, Recruiter Empire. Link in description. There's 10,000 recruiters in there. Really cool place to be. You definitely want to click that link and get in the group. So let's talk about an easier way to get recruiting clients on autopilot. I think this works like a charm. I've used it many a time, and I want to tell you all about it. So there are 4 specific elements to this process, and I want to go through each of them. Let's dive right in. So number 1, you should be qualifying your client to work with you, not qualifying yourself to work for the client. Qualify your client. Basically ask them questions and frame the entire process as if they have to qualify themselves to work with you rather than you value propositioning them and qualifying yourself. Now, don't worry, I'm not talking about negotiations. I'm not talking about terms or any numbers whatsoever. I'm really talking here about qualifying your client to a level at which they want to work with you, not the other way around necessarily. When you start to think of things in these terms, everything changes. The whole dynamic of the conversation changes. The authority changes. It flips, right? So you understand at this point, you almost don't even care if the client takes the bait. You want to qualify them to the point where you're up on a pedestal and they have to meet you there to actually come to a deal. The second thing I want to mention is ask questions that frame you as the expert. You want to ask them questions that show that you're an expert, right? So things like, what's the cost of vacancy of the roles that they have open? What have they been using as far as recruiting techniques or tactics? How long have they been trying to fill those roles? What in particular do they really want in a candidate, right? Dive deep into the things that they're looking for and frame yourself as the expert. When you do this, you're basically showing them, hey, listen, I know what I'm talking about, but ultimately, are you qualified to work with me? Because I've got a lot of value and I can give it to anybody, but I'm talking to you right now. So number 3, remember, it's always a two-way street. So you have a choice to work with them just as much as they have a choice to work with you. Position everything from that standpoint. So frame it from that standpoint, right? Understand that you have this value, like I mentioned, and you can give it to anyone. Any client in this market, this crazy hot market, you can deliver that value of delivering candidates to anyone. But do you want to deliver it to this particular client? Choose who your clients are going to be. Don't let your clients choose you. It should be the other way around. Flip the script. Like I said before, the value is on your end of the table. Yes, of course, there's value in having that client. But at the end of the day, if you frame and qualify it the other way around, basically using reverse psychology, you're on the end of the power stick. In this market, in 2022, at the time I'm filming this video right now, we're in the hottest recruiting market ever. And it literally does not have any end in sight. So with that being said, your value is abundant. It's extreme. They need you really bad. Finally, number 4, ask yourself this pivotal question. Will this client bring me any value? So the question is, am I going to get some sort of value other than monetary value out of this client? Are they going to be a repeat business client? Are they going to give me referrals? Are the positions going to be relatively simple to find? Am I going to be able to make a ton of money at the same time? You already know your value. You already understand that you can deliver immense value to any client, any company that has a need, whether you've recruited for 5 years or whether you've never made a placement in your life. Understand that the value is all sitting here on this side of the table. You just have to understand whether or not it's actually worth your time to actually engage and take on that client. Flip the script. Don't put the client on a pedestal. Put yourself on the pedestal. Let the client come up to you. All right, guys. So if you got value out of this video, please go ahead and tap that thumbs up button. If you're not in our Facebook group, Recruiter Empire, link in description. Be sure to join, and I'll see you next time.